Hello everyone, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is 17th class on vector algebra. In case if you not watched earlier classes on vector algebra, I'll give that playlist link in cards. This is part 3 on dot product of vectors. In this class, we are going to learn another 5 formulas with their derivations. This is last class related to theory part of dot product of vectors. Till now, we learned 9 formulas and their derivations in dot product of vectors. We are going to start from 10th formula onwards. Before going to start this video, please drop a like for this video. Without much delay, let's begin the class. You observe this formula number 10. What is this formula number 10? A bar comma B bar are two non-zero vectors. They are non-zero vectors. Why? Because if the vectors are zero vectors, angle between the vectors is not defined. So, A bar comma B bar are two non-zero vectors and theta is angle between the vectors A bar comma B bar. Then we are going to prove this result. We use this very frequently in dot product. What is that result? M A bar dot B bar. M A bar dot B bar can be written as M times of A bar dot B bar. Similarly, A bar dot M B bar can be written as M times of A bar dot B bar. What is M for any scalar M? M is constant. It may be positive, it may be negative, whatever M. Whatever the scalar M, this result always holds good. Why? That I am going to explain now. In this result, what is M? M may be positive, M may be negative. What I will consider, in the beginning itself, I will take M is positive. If M is positive, what you say about minus M? If M is positive, minus M is what? Minus M is negative. First thing, I consider M is positive. And I am going to prove that M A bar dot B bar is M times of A bar dot B bar. Okay. Here I am considering M is positive. You know dot product formula. This is A bar dot B bar formula. What is M A bar dot B bar? As per that formula, this can be written as magnitude of M A bar into magnitude of B bar into cos theta. What is theta? In this formula, theta is angle between A bar comma B bar. In this formula, theta is angle between M A bar comma B bar. I will write the same thing. You know the notation for angle between the vectors. This is the notation for angle between the vectors. What is this? This notation is angle between M A bar comma B bar. Cos of, this is some theta. I written angle notation. What is this? Angle between M A bar comma B bar. As I am calculating M A bar dot B bar, theta is the angle between the vectors M A bar comma B bar. In multiplication of a vector by a scalar, you learn this formula. Modulus of M A bar is what? Is modulus of M into modulus of A bar. Magnitude of M A bar formula is modulus of M into modulus of A bar. Okay? Into modulus of B bar. Into here angle between M A bar comma B bar is same as angle between A bar comma B bar. What is the direction of A bar and M A bar? As M is positive, the direction of A bar and the direction of M A bar both are same. What I am trying to say, the angle between M A bar comma B bar is same as angle between A bar comma B bar. What I said, as M is positive, angle between M A bar comma B bar is same as angle between A bar comma B bar. Here M is positive, right? So modulus of M is what? Modulus of M is M only. M into modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar into what is theta? Theta is the angle between vectors A bar and B bar. So, angle between the vectors A bar comma B bar is theta. M into, you observe this, what is this? This is A bar dot B bar. So, M times of A bar dot B bar. This is easy. When M is positive, M A bar dot B bar is M times of A bar dot B bar. Now, the point is, here for any scalar M, in case if M is negative, this formula holds good or not, that we will discuss. For that also, to avoid unnecessary confusion, I am considering that M is positive. If M is positive, minus M is clearly negative. Minus M A bar dot B bar. In this, what point you need to note? Here, M is positive. Minus M is negative. Okay, I am calculating minus M A bar dot B bar. This is the dot product formula. Na? A bar dot B bar is magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar into cos theta. I'll apply same formula here. What you will get? Magnitude of minus MA bar into magnitude of B bar into cos of angle between the vectors minus MA bar comma B bar. That equal to, if I simplify this further, we know this formula, modulus of MA bar is modulus of M into modulus of A bar. So this can be written as modulus of minus M into modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar into cos of. Here important thing, you observe in the statement I taken theta is angle between the vectors A bar comma B bar. You observe here, this is A bar, this is B bar, and theta is angle between them. What is angle between minus A bar and B bar? You observe, see this is the direction of A bar, na? Minus A bar means the direction of minus A bar will be like this. This is minus A bar. Theta is angle between A bar comma B bar. What is angle between minus A bar comma B bar? You observe, this is angle between minus A bar comma B bar. This is what? This is pi minus theta. This is direction of minus A bar. What is the direction of minus M A bar? Minus M A bar direction is also along the direction of minus A bar. Do not confuse. This is the direction of minus A bar. What about minus M A bar direction? Minus M A bar direction also along the direction of minus A bar only. So what is angle between minus M A bar comma B bar? That is pi minus theta only. Please try to understand. What is the angle between minus A bar comma B bar? That is pi minus theta. What is the angle between minus MA bar comma B bar? That is also pi minus theta. The angle between minus MA bar comma B bar is pi minus theta. You please keep one point in your mind. I am considering that M is positive. If M is positive, minus M is negative. Okay. If I simplify this further, what I will get? Modulus of minus M. Modulus of minus M is plus M only. What is modulus of minus 3? Modulus of minus 3 is 3. Modulus of minus M is M only. Into magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar into. We know this. Cos 180 minus theta is minus cos theta. Cos 180 minus theta is minus cos theta. That minus I will write here. Minus cos theta, that equal to minus M into, what is this? Modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar into cos theta, that is A bar dot B bar. What I am trying to say, what I proved till now, I just proved that MA bar dot B bar is M times of A bar dot B bar. Even though if M is positive, this is very clear. Even though if M is negative, then also this results holds good. So what I proved? I proved this one. MA bar dot B bar is M times of A bar dot B bar. Similarly, you can prove that A bar dot MB bar is M times of A bar dot B bar. I hope you understand this. To give more clarity, I'll take a small example to explain this. While doing the problems, you saw something like this. 3A bar dot B bar. By using this formula, MA bar dot B bar, it can be written as M times of A bar dot B bar. So this can be written as 3 times of A bar dot B bar. Okay, in case you saw like this, minus 3A bar dot B bar, minus 3A bar dot B bar. This also can be written as minus 3 times of A bar dot B bar. From this formula, we learned this only. Similarly, this also holds good. Okay, suppose A bar dot 3B bar is there. A bar dot 3B bar can be written as 3 times of A bar dot B bar. Similarly, A bar dot minus 3B bar is there. This can be written as minus 3 times of A bar dot B bar. This formula we will use like this while doing exercise problems. I hope you understand this formula. Now we will learn one important note point related to this formula only. See here, somewhere you saw like this, MA bar dot NB bar. Here M comma N are two scalars, you suppose. MA bar dot NB bar. This can be written as Mn times of A bar dot B bar. This is extension of this formula. So MA bar dot NB bar can be written as Mn times of A bar dot B bar. Now we will move to next formula. Now you see this 11th formula. Most important, very frequently used formula while doing exercise problems. If A bar equal to A1 I cap plus A2 J cap plus A3 K cap, B bar equal to B1 I cap plus B2 J cap plus B3 K cap, then dot product of these two vectors A bar dot B bar is A1 B1 plus A2 B2 plus A3 B3. We are going to derive this result. I consider A bar dot B bar. Now I need to do dot product of these two vectors. Actually, in last class we proved that dot product is distributive over vector addition. I am going to use the same thing, but if I explain like that you may confuse. What I will say here, to understand this easily, do like normal multiplication, but it is not normal multiplication. We are using the dot product is distributive over vector addition formula. Okay, do it like a normal multiplication. First take this one and multiply with each term of this vector. How you got this? First you take first term of this vector and do the dot product of each term of this vector. Next you take this term and you do the dot product with each term of this vector. Similarly, you take this term and do the dot product of each term of this vector. So we will simplify this each and every term. You see here, what is this? A1 I cap dot B1 I cap. Just now we learned the formula na? MA bar dot NB bar can be written as Mn times of A bar dot B bar. So what this will become? This will become A1 B1 times of I cap dot I cap. In earlier classes we learned that I cap dot I cap is 1, J cap dot J cap is 1, K cap dot K cap is 1. So this is 1. So what you will get here? A1 B1 into 1. This is nothing but A1 B1. So when I simplify this, what I will get? I will get A1 B1 plus. If we simplify these two, what happens? See here, A1 I cap dot B2 J cap. I am simplifying this term. What you will get? A1 B2 into I cap dot J cap. What is I cap dot J cap? In earlier classes we learned that I cap dot J cap is 0 because I cap J cap are perpendicular. So this is 0. A1 B2 into 0. A1 B2 into 0 is 0 only. So the second term will become 0. With similar explanation, this third term also will become 0. Fourth term also will become 0. Now what about this one? What about this one? A2 B2 into J cap dot J cap. J cap dot J cap is 1. So A2 B2 into 1 is A2 B2. This is A2 B2 plus. Come to this one. What you will get? A2 B3 into J cap dot K cap. J cap dot K cap is 0 because J cap K cap are perpendicular. So this term will become 0. This term also will become 0. This term also will become 0. If I simplify this, what I will get? I will get A3 B3 into K cap dot K cap. K cap dot K cap value is 1. So this is A3 B3 into 1, that is nothing but A3 B3. If I simplify this, what I will get? A1 B1 plus A2 B2 plus A3 B3. So when the vectors A bar equal to A1 I cap plus A2 J cap plus A3 K cap, B bar equal to B1 I cap plus B2 J cap plus B3 K cap, then A bar dot B bar is A1 B1 plus A2 B2 plus A3 B3. This is very important result we will use very frequently while doing exercise problems. Many students without knowing, they just simply apply this formula. In case if you know how we got this formula, then somehow some satisfaction level will be there while doing the problems. I know why A bar dot is A1 B1 plus A2 B2 plus A3 B3. You observe this 12th one. This also we use very frequently while doing exercise problems. What is this? Magnitude of A bar plus B bar whole square is magnitude of A bar square plus magnitude of B bar square plus 2 times of A bar dot B bar. This is dot product, not simple multiplication. A bar dot B bar. In earlier classes, you learned this. Magnitude of A bar square can be written as A bar square. So here, magnitude of A bar plus B bar whole square can be written like this. A bar plus B bar whole square. This both are same only. In the same way, magnitude of A bar minus B bar whole square is same as A bar minus B bar whole square, and its formula is magnitude of A bar square plus magnitude of B bar square minus 2 times of A bar dot B bar. First one, magnitude of A bar plus B bar whole square. I know that this can be written as A bar plus B bar whole square. And you learn this property, A bar dot A bar is magnitude of A bar whole square, which is same as A bar square. This is the property we learned in earlier classes. You see here, A bar square can be written as A bar dot A bar. So here this can be written as A bar plus B bar dot A bar plus B bar. I hope you are understanding. Now, doing dot product of these two vectors. Actually, we learned that dot product is distributive over vector addition. But if I explain like that, there is a chance you may confuse. Just do like normal multiplication, but it is not normal multiplication. We are applying dot product is distributive over vector addition formula. Take this vector, multiply with each term of this. Okay, a bar dot a bar plus a bar dot b bar plus, take this vector, multiply each term of this. Okay, what you will get? B bar dot a bar plus b bar dot b bar. Okay. What is a bar dot a bar? This is the formula we learned. A bar dot a bar is what? Magnitude of a bar whole square. So a bar dot a bar can be written as magnitude of a bar whole square plus a bar dot b bar plus b bar dot a bar is same as a bar dot b bar. So b bar dot a bar can be written as a bar dot b bar plus, what is b bar dot b bar? As a bar dot a bar is magnitude of a bar whole square, b bar dot b bar is magnitude of b bar whole square. Okay, so this equal to magnitude of a bar square plus a bar dot b bar plus a bar dot b bar, that is 2 times of a bar dot b bar. Okay, plus magnitude of b bar whole square. So this is the formula we use very frequently from now onwards while doing exercise problems. A bar plus b bar whole square is magnitude of a bar square plus magnitude of b bar square plus 2 times of a bar dot b bar. Similarly, you can prove this result. I want you to try this result your own. Okay, so these two formulas we use very frequently. Now we will move to 13th formula. What is this 13th result? A bar plus b bar dot a bar minus b bar. Whenever you see dot product of these two vectors, directly we will write magnitude of a bar square minus magnitude of b bar square. I am going to prove this result now. First, you consider this left hand side part, a bar plus b bar dot a bar minus b bar. Okay, do the dot product of these two things. If I explain this dot product is distributive over vector addition, you may confuse. So just do like normal multiplication, but it is not normal multiplication. Okay, yes, do it. What you will get? Take this a bar and multiply each term of this. What you will get? A bar dot a bar minus a bar dot b bar. Okay, plus, now take this term and multiply with each term of this. What you will get? Plus b bar dot a bar. See here, plus of minus is minus, minus b bar dot b bar. Okay, just now we discussed a bar dot a bar can be written as magnitude of a bar whole square minus a bar dot b bar plus, you know that b bar dot a bar is same as a bar dot b bar. So b bar dot a bar can be written as a bar dot b bar minus b bar dot b bar is magnitude of b bar whole square. You know dot product of two vectors is a scalar. This is some number. This is also some number with opposite sign. So what happened? They will get cancel. So what you will get? Magnitude of a bar whole square minus magnitude of b bar whole square. So a bar plus b bar dot a bar minus b bar is magnitude of a bar square minus magnitude of b bar square. This is the formula we use very frequently while doing exercise problems. Now last formula in this dot product of vectors. I am not going to do its derivation. I want you to try that your own. What is that 14th formula? A bar plus b bar plus c bar whole square. This can be written as magnitude of a bar plus b bar plus c bar whole square also. The formula for this is magnitude of a bar square plus magnitude of b bar square plus magnitude of c bar square plus 2 times of a bar dot b bar plus b bar dot c bar plus c bar dot a bar. I want you to try this because this a bar plus b bar plus c bar whole square is there. That can be written as a bar plus b bar plus c bar dot a bar plus b bar plus c bar. You write like that and simplify this. So total 14 formulas we learn in this dot product of vectors. These 14 formulas plays very important role while doing exercise problems related to dot product of vectors. Next class completely about recalling all these 14 formulas. Next class revision of all these 14 formulas and tips to memorize all these formulas. If you like this video, please drop a like for this video and share this video with your friends. In case if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe now. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.